enjoying life and going with the flow.
There we go. There we go. Awesome. We got it. Cool. All right. So this is the Coach Bergen Show, episode 14. And I'm here with Anthony Lewis. So you are competing at Top Level Pro this Saturday. Who are you competing against?
Nate or Nathaniel Rivera.
Okay. And what do you know anything about him, or is it just another person too, just another opponent?
He attended my school long before me.
Mm-hmm.
And so other than that, I haven't digged around for no info. What does he like to do or whatever? How's his attitude? Just treat him like if he's... Say again?
You're just going to roll with it?
Not really. I'm going to treat him like if he's the Roteo brothers fused with Gordon Ryan.
Okay.
Because he's more experienced. He's a more experienced blue belt than me. So automatically he's more dangerous.
Okay. So he's capable of more. Got it. Okay. That's a good way of looking at it. So how many do you just do grappling or do you do MMA as well?
That's coming down the pipeline. For now, I'm getting my jiu-jitsu at least to either 2-degree or purple belt level.
Mm-hmm.
And I am working on the Muay Thai and the gas tank through like stealing a little wrestling training here and there, throwing it in at my home training or if I'm at the gym or whatever.
Okay. So what got you started with grappling?
1 second. This is my coach, Coach Alvin Marco, the head coach and founder of Team Link. How are you doing?
Hey, how's it going? We've met before. I'm Ali's friend. VIP
Yeah,
Ali.
absolutely.
Yeah.
How are you doing?
Good. How are you?
Very good. I'm sorry to interrupt you. You can continue the interview.
No worries. Glad to have you. So are you looking forward to Top Level Pro this weekend?
Definitely looking forward there. This man right here is a very hard work, great student. He put his time right there and he's ready to go.
Awesome. How long ago did he start training with you?
How long have you been training here, General?
On and off. It started 10 years ago, but after a close family member and loved one passed away, it was just mainly like home training. Then about a year and a half ago, like the name Gordon kept coming up. And the way his technique was, it reminded me how my white belt technique was developing with Team Link. And I'm like, I could take him. I know I could get him. So I called Marco, asked if he remembered me as soon as I didn't even say my name. And, oh, General Wolves, come. Like, you know how the Brazilians get excited. So I'm like, okay, I'll be there tomorrow. I'm just going to start with no gi. And somehow 2 weeks later, of course, I'm in the gi. So balancing both with Muay Thai right now.
Okay. Awesome. So, what got you started with grappling? Did we go over that or no?
When did I start?
Yeah, when did you start grappling? 10 years ago, you started with Team Link, but was that your first gym or did you start anywhere before that?
And well, in Springfield, Mass, 2014, commercials was still relevant, right? So it had the FAA Fighting Arts come for a week for free. And then after that, so went through them for a week. And the coming week of the ending trial class, they had the King of the Mat tournament. So I hopped in it to see where I'm at. I've been used to scrambling, like street fighting, 10 brothers and sisters, a lot of uncles, cousins, aunts. The hood wrestling or like bar fight, he just knows how to toss somebody. So got second place, got put to sleep by a black belt that was like 7 years in like a straight raw training for IBJJF, and he just got promoted. I didn't know. The guillotine, you're supposed to not put your body on the side and shine the muscle out. And I woke up, my sister's on the mat, grabbing my feet, like, back up. She never seen a jiu-jitsu match. So I get up, like, what the I'm like, no. He's like, no, you did good. So he comes over, real sportsmanship, and he's like, how long you been doing it? For like a week, the trial class again. Are you serious? Come to Connecticut. And the person I was with at the time, she had more like understanding of the business side of it because she was a lawyer. So she called up a few that's out here, and Marco was the first one, bring them here. And we had the footage because she done chopped it up, made it look presentable. And he didn't believe at first. I didn't have no experience either. But it shows after a while, like, okay, you just got good reflexes and you're athletic and you're mobile and you're agile. So, all right, I get why you got second place. The first guy I beat, he's been doing it for 2 years as a wrestler, armbar, Kimura, 28 seconds. The second guy, the points, it was like 20 to an ostrich egg. So, you know, I'm feeling myself. And then the black belt just let me be over aggressive, caught me in. I woke up in second place.
Oh, wow. Wow. Still though, second place after training for 1 week. That's really impressive. That's a good way to start.
Not to my standards. So when I
No.
came to Coach Marco and them a month later, only 30 days, to fly her up, New York Naga. So I asked him, you think I could sign over it? Yeah, we all rode there like 20 deep in a van and got first place in Ogie. So
Nice.
the training shows like if you stick with it a little longer and find a gym that suit like your abilities, then it's gonna flourish like that. You'd be surprised how many people are shocked that I just turned 40 this year.
Wow. I never would have guessed that.
Exactly.
That's impressive. Okay. Wow. So if you started about 10 years ago, then you started when you were about 30?
Yep. But after that, the New York Naga, probably a month later, stopped completely. Regular working out at the home, but stuff with life and passing away of certain loved ones and stuff of that nature. And 10 years later, when I was 39 last year, the beginning of the year, that's when I started seeing more. You know, we all watched Joe Rogan.
Yeah, of
And
course.
he was talking about steroid use and Nicky Rogers, the natty daddy. And I had a cousin who's deeply into bodybuilding. And I'm like, yo, I'll be a natty daddy champ. Like, you don't do that. So I had to show him a whole video that I barely found. Like, nah, I got second place. And I used to clown people that, I used to box how long ago? 15 years. That win was 10 years ago. Can't brag about it. So now I see, let me call, that whole story. And then there was an upcoming Naga last year, April at SciTech. And jumped in it. First of all, you have to pay attention. That's what jiu-jitsu teach you. Slow down, look out for the angles. I just signed up not knowing you're supposed to sign up for like Masters 1 or 2. So I'm going with a bunch of like 18, 22-year-olds that's fresh out of high school wrestling or still wrestling in college and plays
So they're
sports.
in shape, they've been training, and they're dedicated.
So I got the ass whipping I was looking for. Place 4. All of them ran through me like, you know what? And I only been back for a month, but it popped up and it's in Springfield, my hometown. So I hopped in it, but you need the loss sometime to fuel the fire back. After that, it was good. It was going good.
But it's a learning experience.
Learning experience.
For sure.
When
For sure.
I
All
get
an
nervous, I
experience.
overshare and like take over the conversation. So the communication, you gotta force it.
For sure. For sure. All right. So if you were to give one piece of advice to someone starting out with jiu-jitsu, what would it be?
Resentment is the worst thing you can have other than like some type of terminal illness. Resentment and regret. You got to resent yourself and you got to regret. Even if you just take a break for too long. Just like if you're a gym bro or somewhat a gym bro, you going for a good month and then your rest day is 2 days, but you took 3 days off. And the 3 days feel cool, but then if you do it again the following week, the 4th day you think about resting, you feeling like, damn, I've just been there last week. And that's how your jiu-jitsu would really fade. Muscle memory, cool, but the brain has to make room for other things that could be important. So all the technique, the drilling, if you don't keep it fresh, your brain it's not disrespecting your game or your level, but it's going to push it to the side and you come back, you end up in 4th place like I did.
All right. How about you, Marco? What advice would you give to someone who's training for the first time, starting out?
I think someone that will start must have a fun. You know, you need to have a place right there that you have a first class and you get out with a feel that you want to come back. You know, whatever
Mm,
your desire is to compete, to get in better shape, or to learn your martial arts, a new style of training, you know, you need to have a fun. You know, and having fun right there makes you coming back. And coming back, you will develop on the art. So I think the best advice right there for someone that starts is, you know, have fun. You know, don't put, you know, too much things on your head. Go right there, have a fun, and go back to training.
mm. Being able to enjoy it will definitely keep you coming back.
Absolutely.
Awesome. All right. So let's do a fun question. If you could be any animal, what animal would you be?
Me or coach?
Either I'm going to ask both
You
of
the
you. So
man.
whoever wants to go first, but it is your interview.
Most likely, and it's obvious, not because of the skin tone, but silverback gorillas, because they're not aggressive and they're peaceful. They don't go out their way looking for it. They're territorial to protect their little clan, but they won't go out their way to make new territory like a tiger or a young lion trying to like force his way about the land.
Okay. I didn't know they weren't aggressive. I had no idea about that. I thought all
You respect
gorillas
them?
would be aggressive.
If you see the little short videos that some of the animal nature planet channels be sharing, they always tell them
Uh,
look away. Don't like when they're about to walk by, whatever, and they stop in front of you. And like, don't look at them, don't challenge them, don't. You don't got to bitch up, but you do have to. I mean, sorry for
mm.
cursing, but a gorilla, they're peaceful, and look at all that weight and mass and energy just off
Oh,
plants.
yeah.
I don't have to
Oh,
kill
yeah.
nothing.
That's
Like
true. That's
definitely.
true. They're really strong. I mean, I usually choose a monkey like a chimpanzee. Um, but, basically a gorilla too. Like any monkey, I think any gorilla primate, I think just because they're so strong, and fast too. And all right, so how about you, Marco? What would you choose?
I think that's a good guess right there. I think that it's not bad to be a silverback, you know, their size right there, very smart, very intelligent, you know, protective. I think it's a good one. I go
Okay.
with the chin.
All right. So you'd have the same choice. Cool.
What do you pick?
So usually I choose a chimpanzee, and that's
Okay.
where I actually created this cartoon called Jiu-Jitsu Monkey and Friends. And
Um,
so I'm gonna eventually create like an adult version of it that's gonna be similar to South Park. But for now I'm making like a children's version because I just find that's gonna be a lot easier to grow. And then I have a good test audience because I have a lot of, friends that have kids, and then my sister has kids. So, my nieces and nephews just they love it. So yeah,
right.
but I'm making it kind of like an MMA on point type of thing, except it's just being in cartoon form with my characters. So um, yeah. But so next question: if you could eat only one meal for the rest of your life, what meal would that be?
Baked potatoes and steamed broccoli.
Okay, why is that?
Because with the broccoli, it's gonna keep me motivated to stay active because broccoli keeps me gassy. So if I'm
Mm-hmm.
stuck somewhere and I start like, oh, I don't have enough food, you can always exercise. Like it's
Yeah.
been times of struggling, the stories I'm not even gonna speak of that still exercise. The steak because it's gonna give more energy and protein for the exercise, and then when I gotta go around whatever island I'm marooned on, and then the potatoes, I could save the steak and the starch of the potatoes, peel it, save the skin for later, and eat it like some chips as a snack. So and
All right.
boil it, throw it in a pot, low fire, boil it, potato stew, and then throw chunks of the steak. With a
All right.
splash of broccoli, a little salt.
I like it. I like it. How about you, Marco?
I like seafood, you know, lobster, shrimp, any kind of seafood, fish. I love it. I would take that.
Okay. All right.
And you could tell because he's a black belt, the more effective, relaxed fish,
Mm.
walk in the water for the shrimp. Me, it's beef. So I gotta go find a boar. I gotta go find an ox, fight with it, risk it. He's taking the black belt approach. Just cast the line, wait. Aye, oh.
All right. So, how about this? If you could compete against anybody, who would it be?
Gordon Ryan or Marcelo Garcia's. It's 50-50 with both of them. Because
Okay.
Garcia's, he has a arm drag from butterfly quarter guard that engi or no gi that I haven't seen nobody avoid or get around, and it's so smooth and quick. Even people that know of it still find a way that they're setting themselves up, overreaching for like an underhook or something.
Yeah, for sure, for sure. So, all right. Do you have a dream matchup, Marco?
For me, a matchup, no, right now my desire is produce the champions right there and guide those guys and train those guys and let them go right there to the battlefield, and get the win. That's what make me happy this time.
All right, cool. So Anthony, what has been your favorite matchup you've had so far?
It would have to be so far. The fire's returning of how it did last year at the Naga that I placed fourth, but that was the best one. And I think it was because they had me go back to back and I hated it. But now that I've been stealing some of the wrestlers' conditioning, adding it at home or at the gym, I'm wouldn't be too upset or not motivated to do back to back matches now.
It won't
Like
be as
this
big of a.
yeah, this me with a smash, with a straight smash though. Well, forget Gordon is like lower, Marcelo Garcia or Chimaev for the match, because he's gonna
Yeah,
try to smash and he's gonna make me feel it's hard to with some opponents, even though you're going for the win, to feel comfortable enough to put your 100% blast into it, drive into it, ripping something. Sometimes you still slow down for them. Like I just got promoted to blue belt, and I'm still asking people in matches, drilling or sparring, "Oh, you okay, bro? Oh, my bad. No, I'm trying to hurt you, put you to sleep, catch something. You're gonna give me something." And I'm
right,
still asking people, like, yo, if you can't take me down, I don't want to hurt us. Just take me down and let you get the point. Are you serious? Yeah. I done had people in college, I just said it. But to be able to go against like Chimaev, I'll feel 100% to let it all out. If I hit him by mistake trying to like go across his face, I'm not going to ask him if he's okay. I'm just going to keep going. Because I know
right,
I'm going against the person that's not going to care till after the match is done.
right. Because they're not going to care about you when they're doing it to you. If the situation was reversed, so you can't care about them.
Exactly.
At least not till after you
Jiu-jitsu,
win.
it
After
gives
you
you
win, you can
balance.
care all you want, but it's in the moment you can't feel bad. You got to just do what you have to do. Um, all right, cool.
And,
So
before you move on, sorry.
yeah, you good.
Um, the last match, the last Naga that we just had on my birthday, April 19th, I was going against a purple belt, and I was on top, and he ended up making me do the splits.
Oh
So
wow.
I didn't do it, but he completely stopped. Let me, you okay? Like, yeah, yeah. What happened? You're in a split on top. I'm like, yeah, just keep going. And you can hear him, take the hook out. Take it out. Okay, yes. And he don't hear what's going on right here. I could be in a split. It's okay, but the guy under me didn't know. And it was
Yeah,
like, I already had the match before that point, but it was just funny. Somebody else asking me finally, oh, you okay? My bad. I didn't mean to.
you good?
Okay.
You good? Yeah,
Yeah.
that was kind of him.
Let me guys continue the interview right here. I have this guy walking right here. I need to take care of him. He's a HVAC guy here that I need to give attention to him.
Yeah, of
But
course.
I just want to say right here that, my man, General, Anthony, he's putting a lot of time, a lot of work. You know, he's a very dedicated right there. When he responded to you right there about Gordon Ryan, Marcelo Garcia, you know, he's responding to your question. Right, that's a dream match because as a competitor that he is, and very dedicated, putting a time, training every day right there. You know, he wants to compete against the best in the world right there. You know, and you know, Gordon Ryan, you know, is by far right there the number one guy right there, hot right there, and then Ogi. So that's as a dream match for him. But he understands that Marcelo Garcia, Gordon Ryan, these guys, you know, are the top in the world. But you know,
Mm.
like anybody else, like I got competitor, he wants to compete and he wants to test himself right there. You know, so when he saying these guys right there, because it's a dream match, it's a dream coming true right there. You know, one time to have the opportunity to share the match with those guys. You know, but we are talking a guy where he that's very respectful, very humble. You know, he was, you know, answer to right there. What's a dream match? You know, he's not cutting out to say, hey man, no, by any means. You know,
Right.
I'm looking forward there for this competition Saturday there.
Yeah.
I think it's always good to put in the line right there and test themselves. You know, we're going to be right there fully 100%, you know, helping and backing up. All right?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Thank you for joining us today. I
And
appreciate
good,
it. Good to see you again.
absolutely, brother. Let you guys enjoy. He got the interview for him right there. I appreciate your time too, okay?
Of course. Of course. And I'll see
Was,
you on Saturday. Thank
yeah,
you.
absolutely.
All right. So, is there any piece of advice you would give your past self from when you first started?
And no, you won't listen to nobody and overtrain, but you got to stick with it to get better. I don't care how gifted you are in street fighting. This is a sport that comes with technique. It's not if you just keep throwing bricks at it, you end up shattering the wall. Like jiu-jitsu will teach you how to break the foundation, and you can sit back and watch the rest of the house crumble.
We're leveling up.
Okay. Awesome. So, if you couldn't be a fighter, what else would you be doing?
The main things I wanted to do in life was either to be the best fighter in the world, past the prime, Indiana Jones, what he was doing and stuff, and either a philosopher, anything to do with science and like probably astrophysics.
Mm-hmm.
Like I
Okay.
could sit in a room with those guys and have a conversation, but as soon as they start going to advanced, I'll get exposed. And
Gotcha.
so
Gotcha. Okay. Yeah. I mean, that stuff's way over my head. I would have to use ChatGPT to break it down for me. I would take whatever they tell me and the copy and paste it and just be like, hey, explain this to a 5-year-old.
yeah,
And then maybe I'll understand it.
like Neil deGrasse Tyson, he makes it
Exactly.
interesting that you want to. If you got the wrong teacher, you gotta with anything in life, you got the wrong example to show you or keep you interested, you might leave out and be one of those guys. I could have beat Muhammad Ali, but I stopped training and I settled down with your mother and then she told me you was pregnant. Like, wait, what?
Mm,
You had a chance to fight Muhammad Ali and she said she was pregnant, you gave it up. I'm never gonna be a shoulda, coulda, woulda.
yeah. I mean, I
Right.
would think if anything, you need to take that fight and you need to win. And then that's like there's no other option. I don't know. Like I don't understand how quitting would be an option. Like, yeah. But no, I get it though. That's the logic a lot of people have. And fighting's not for everybody, so I get that. But it's
That's
I don't
one
know.
thing about jujitsu, boxing, Wing Chun, and Muay Thai. What it gets you frustrating when like some of your boys, nephews, your son, when they don't pick it up when you try to show them as fast as it came to you. As soon
Mm,
as they got to explain a little bit, oh, that's how I catch the arm bar. That's how I correct it. That's how I should chicken wing the arm. That's how I should put the hook in. And they don't get it like, wait, how did you do it? You just did it to me. I gotta show you again. Like, you know what? I'm just a blue belt. I'm not good enough to be nobody's teacher. And then we just focus on my technique and stuff.
yeah, right. I mean, they say that like if you can't teach it, it means you don't know it well enough yourself yet. So
Nice.
to an
You need to
extent,
copy
you
like
kind of
that.
do need to be able to teach it and learn it and drill it and and be able to explain it. But I understand that it's also a lot easier to explain things by showing than it is by doing. And to be like, do this and now this and now this and now this. How did you get to that? I did this. Okay, well, what is that? I don't know. Yeah, you just do that. You just do that.
That's why like
Just do that.
Gordon
That's all you do.
Ryan,
Just do that.
Gordon Ryan just opened a new school, and I know I wouldn't fit there because he uses like the Japanese names. Okay, today you're gonna do a omikoshi, toshi, roshi, roshi, and I'll just be the only person saying like, so what
I
does
would
he
need a
want?
translator. Yeah. Yeah. But all right. So I gotta get doing the next call, but I will see you on Saturday. And after your win, you can find me and we'll do another interview. All right. Where do you want people to
Definitely
find
looking
you?
forward to it, Chief.
Yeah.
All
Also,
right.
I'm gonna tell you because this is Zoom. The quality is really gonna suck with the video, and the audio. It's like it's gonna be a lot worse than it should be.
We all got to start from somewhere. By the time
Yeah.
you pick up 2 years from now to a place where you got somebody else holding it for you, an extra mic person, like
Right.
you know,
A
like this is just
studio, whatever. Yeah. But I'm just letting you know, it's usually like 10 million times better quality when it's Instagram live over Zoom. And I wish I could have made that work today, but it just didn't show up as an option, which was really fucking weird. So we'll make this happen again. But for now, this will have to make do.
definitely.
Awesome. Well, I will see you on Saturday. And where do you want people to find you?
They can find me on Instagram at ShottieTha General or YouTube. Some of my music, ShottieTha General. Same thing across all socials.
Okay. If you want to send me those links, I'll put them in the description.
Oh, appreciate it. Definitely.
Yeah, no problem. No problem. All right, cool. Well, thank you for the time today, and I will see you on Saturday.
All right. Saturday will be.
Awesome. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
The sponsor of today's episode is Top Level Pro. Enjoy their theme song as the outro.
Top level pros here tonight, submissions ignite, bars, chokes and takedowns, the crowd's about to roar, from nomads to the big screen, we're grappling to the core, town, it's going down tonight, lock it up, tap it out, under the spotlight, top level pro, yeah we're bringing the heat, Northeast toughest fighters, can't nobody compete, sweat and glory on the line, they're fighting for the win. Triangle chokes and rear naked holds. Let the chaos begin. Pay TV and the world's gonna see. Top level place to be, it's pure anarchy. A grapple town showdown. It's going down tonight. Lock it up, tap it out. Under the spotlight. Top level pro, yeah we're bringing the heat. Northeast toughest fighters, can't nobody compete. Cheers, the stakes are high, the tension's in the air. Topology's got the stats, but we're the reason they care. From CT to the world, we're taking it to the top. Top level pro, baby, the action never stops.